Hello, cooking friends. Welcome back. Today we're going to make green chili cheese enchiladas. They'll be vegetarian. I'm going to be using pinto beans today, but you can use whatever kind of beans you like. Let's get started. So the first thing I did ahead of time, I made the green chili sauce, and I'm just going to put that recipe online for you to make. If that's what you choose to make, you might want to use a canned chili sauce, enchilada sauce, that's fine. You might want to do a red chili sauce. I also have a recipe for that. But I did that ahead of time because it just took a little bit of time. And then I cooked the beans. I'm using pintos. I cooked these this morning. And I have about 2 cups of beans that I threw in with about a half a cup of corn. These are going to be green chili cheese pinto bean corn and some fresh onion. I have about a cup of onion. You can use less if you want, but I kind of like that flavor. I also, when I cook my pinto beans, I do them in a crock pot. I add cumin and garlic to them, and of course salt. You have to add the salt or they'll just come out tasting like cardboard. So first thing you do is get your 9x13 pan and give it a little oil so that your corn tortillas don't stick. And this is really actually very simple. It's kind of like making a lasagna. You're going to take your sauce, be it red or green chili, and you're going to put just a little bit at the bottom, sort of spread that around. You kind of want just a light coating in your greased pan. And then you're going to lay down all your tortillas. You're just going to overlap so that you have that's going to provide your base. And the first layer of your, oops, I guess I'll use this. Your first layer of your beans and corn, you're just going to throw it right on there, just like this. I'm going to do about 2 scoops because I'm probably only going to do about 2 layers. Sometimes I've done this before and used way too much corn, and it absorbs corn tortilla, and they absorb all of the sauce. So the next thing you do, I'm using cheddar cheese mixed with mozzarella because that's what I had. If you have that Mexican blend, that's perfect. I shredded about 3 cups worth. And so I'm going to layer that right on there and get that all blended. And you know, mozzarella is like a Monterey Jack. It's just a little bit, it'll come out a little bit more stringy and actually it's very tasty and it melts beautifully. So that's one of the reasons I like to use it. Now, again, you're going to add a little bit of sauce to that. So I would say about, put in about, I think I'm going to use about 1.5 cups because I'll need some for the top. So we're going to kind of blend that in there. Good. And then, again, layer. Take your corn tortillas. It's this simple. This simple. All right. Again, I'm going to take scoops of this, of whatever you choose. You can do black beans, you could do kidney beans, you can mix beans. And I like the corn. Sometimes I actually, at Moving Arts, I'll roast the vegetables ahead of time. And that gives them a really, really nice flavor. So here we go again. We're going to put our cheese on there. I'm probably only going to do these 2 layers because I don't want it to be too good. Okay, once more, we're going to put some sauce in there just to give it a little bit of moisture. Get that sauce kind of all around. Excellent. I got a little bit extra here, and I'm going to spread it so it's a little bit more even. Oh, and then the last thing we do, and I have more corn tortillas here. I've used, what is that, 6, 12. Now I'm into my, there we go, 18. So there, that's our top layer. And that is just going to be the sauce. So finish off the sauce on the top layer. Make sure it's really well coated. You can take and put some cheese on top too if you want. And then what you do is put this. I actually put foil on it before I put it in the oven. So put some foil on the top so that it bakes through a little bit. You're going to put it in a 350 degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. I like to have the foil on top just so they start to steam through and things cook. And then I take it off for about the last 15 minutes. So half of the time with foil on, half off. Otherwise it might get too dry around the edges. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little bit more cheese on top, and then I'm going to stick it in the oven. And halfway through, take off the foil, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. We'll have a tasting test. I'll see you then. We're back. So I got I have our casserole out of the oven, our enchiladas. They look absolutely scrumptious. This is the casserole here. I've cut a piece here, and look, it's holding. This is what it should look like. It should have some structure, and hopefully yours will as well. I'm going to actually top this one with a little bit of, I made a little bit of guacamole. It's avocado with a little bit of cilantro and tomato, just to give it a little bit color. You can put sour cream on yours. You can do whatever you want. But this, I think your family will really, really love. Let's give it a taste, and we'll see what we think. You can see I used mozzarella. You guys can use whatever you want. The Mexican blend is fine too. It'll give you the same sort of texture, but this is, the mozzarella is kind of chewy and scrumptious. So, remember the bite? Yeah. Wow. Wow, this is great, you guys. I think you're going to love it. I think your family's going to love it. So, give it a shot, and let's meet Thursday at 4 p.m.